guys, King and Charmanders here. Today I'll be your judge, your jury, and your analyst. And today I bring to you the best free tool for Monster Hunter Now, and here's a complete guide on how to use this amazing tool. And this best tool I'm talking about is called MHN.quest or MonsterHunterNow.quest. This was created by Sammy and their Discord is Sammy Loud. Thank you for this amazing tool, Sammy. And this website allows you to easily look up armor, equipment skills, compare armor pieces, and more. You can click/tap on one of the tabs on the top of the page to navigate the tool. And of course, if you would like to, please consider donating using the donation tab.
誠さん、あなたは一体何をしておいでなのでしょうか？おい、長門。
何？
俺はインチキすんなって言っておいたはずだぞ。
していない。特別な情報操作を行っているわけではない。課せられたルールを遵守している。
I wish I could type that fast. She could probably program something like this in like 15 seconds and it would take me forever to even get through one page. But you know what? This tool is free and it's amazing. So I'm going to get started with the guide for the tool, and we're going to start off with the armor tab. So this tab allows you to easily look for armor that has the equipment skills you are looking for. So easily filters out and allows you to look for the equipment skills you are looking for. And yes, you can look for more than one equipment skill. Now to do this, you click/tap on the equipment skill/skills you are looking for, and it will display all the armor that has those equipment skills. Here's a note though, you see that little blue check right there? Check the hide irrelevant equipment tab so it only shows which equipment has that skill. If you do not check that, it will show every single armor in the freaking game and weapon. So even if you're not looking for it, it will show it. And you can see the skill you're looking for by, see how it's highlighted green? When it's highlighted green, that means it's working. So when it's highlighted green, that's a skill you're looking at. That's how you can search for the skill, and you know you're looking for that skill. And if you look at the table, you can tell it's working because the skill you're looking for is highlighted green as well. Now here I'm going to give you an example of me searching for a piece of armor. So I'm going to do focus first, and then I'm going to search for both ice attack and divine blessing to show you that you can look for multiple equipment skills. So here I'm looking at focus, and you see here me scrolling from left to right, here's the equipment icon order. It's going to start out with your weapon from the far left, then you have helm, chest, arms, waist, and then you have legs on the far right. So the equipment table, if you look at the equipment table, it has the following. A monster icon, so if you see there's Puke, that means that's the Puke weapon. That's a Puke weapon. And then it also has the equipment icon. So if you see above, it's going to show you the sword, which means it's a weapon. Of course, helm is a helm, etc. It shows you that icon. It also shows you a list of skills that the piece of armor has. So, as you know, some equipment has more than one equipment skill. So it's going to show you the multiples here. Or it's going to show you that when you upgrade to a certain level, like for some equipment, when you upgrade it to grade 6, you get 2 levels instead of 1. It's going to show this to you as well. What it means by the G's are the grades. So the grade required to get that skill level, example G6 means grade 6, level 1 through 5. So you need to overgrade something to get it to grade 6, grade 8, etc. in order for you to get that equipment skill. And it's going to highlight here in green to show you which equipment skills you are looking for. So you see a table, boom. You see a divine blessing, and you see ice attack. Next up, we got the upgrade material tab, which is my personal favorite. This tab will show you what materials you need to upgrade a weapon. It can even show you everything you need from a brand new forge. So you see I'm going to set to a brand new forge, and I'm going to set to grade 7 level 1. And here we have all materials we need from a brand new forge to get to grade 7 level 1. So this is really useful if you're trying to build a brand new weapon or piece of armor, etc. This will give you all the materials you need. And what's cool about it, it even shows you how much Zenny you need and how many of that approximate monster you need to beat to get all the required materials. In this example, we need to defeat approximately 107 6-star Pingrathian. Fortunately, I've killed a lot of Pingrathian, but not that many 7-stars, so yes. And how to use this is actually really simple. All you have to do is click on the monster icon, then you click on the equipment icon, so you click on the monster, you see we got Pingrathian, then I click on the sword and shield / bow, which whatever not, etc. So the sword and shield, which is the Queen Rose. And then we are going to set the left. You see the left, you have 2 drop boxes, the left and the right. The left is your beginning one, and the right is the ending one. So the left is the grade your weapon is starting, your armor is starting at, and then the right box is the grade you are upgrading to. So you see right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this from the new forge. So I'm going to look at upgrading something to another one. So I'm going to go to Legiana, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on Sword and Shield. Then I'm going to go ahead and click on which piece of armor is. Let's see, level 2 to level 3, and it will show you exactly which equipment or which materials you need to get that equipment from that grade from the left to the grade to the right. Next, we have the awesome Compare tab, and using this tab, you can compare 2 or more different weapons and compare their attack/elemental attack stats. So how do you use this? First, you're going to click on the monster icon. So here I'm clicking Puke. Then you're going to click on the weapon icon for the respective weapon. So here I'm going to click on bow, so I click on Puke, then I'm going to click on the bow. Then you click on the drop down box and you select the grade and level. As you see, I'm scrolling up down to show you all the multiple levels you can look at. And then what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to select grade 5 level 1 and then I'm going to hit add. So once you add, there you see grade 5 Puke, level 1 bow, grade 5 level 1, and there's its stats. Then you're going to click add and you're going to do the same exact process to add another weapon. So I'm going to click on Rathian here, then I'm going to click on bow. Then I'm going to go ahead and click on grade 5 level 1, then click add, and you're going to see both of those weapons are now on that table below. You see that fancy little bar that shows you the comparison? The reason I did this is because both Puke and Rathian have bow weapons and they're both poison, but they have different balances for their attack as well as elemental attack. So now you see Puke has more raw attack, but the Rathian attack has more elemental attack. Great comparison tool, and like I mentioned, you can use this for more than one weapon. So you can have 3 or more weapons and compare and contrast them. What about this website is this tool also has its own monster guide. This is just like the monster guide in game, but it's organized. It's easy to read pictures and it shows you the biomes they're found in and as well as the monster's weaknesses. So as you see, you have Great Jagosphere, a cute little picture of its icon, and then it's found in forests, deserts, and swamps, and its weaknesses are fire and poison, as you see right here. Found in is on the left, weaknesses are on the right. Really small. It doesn't have useful information or anything like that, but it's definitely an easy to see if you're on this website anyways and you're wondering like, where does this monster spawn in or what its weaknesses are. If you need a reminder, easy tab to look at for that information. And last but not least, we have the map. So this one's actually pretty dang cool. This tab will allow you to post coordinates and see which biomes are around that location. So this will show you for today, tomorrow, and 2 days later. How do you find your coordinates? Well, you go to Google Maps. You go to Google Maps and then you can copy and paste, make sure there's no brackets, onto the latitude/longitude thing above, and after you press it, it will show you, after you press enter on your keyboard from using your PC or laptop, turn on iOS or whatever your enter button is whenever you type something on Android or whatnot. I'm team Android. I'm team Apple. I don't have Android, etc. So whatever you press enter, and it should populate your exact coordinates and the biomes around you. Now to make sure it's accurate, just match the current biome you're in with whichever one it is, now, tomorrow, 2 days later. When everything around you matches, that's when it's accurate, which is a pretty cool to have. Also, for additional, you see those 3 buttons onto the right? Well, the first one, the balloon thingy, it is going to put a marker on your exact coordinates. So if you want the exact coordinates, that balloon marker will pop on the map after you click on that tab. The middle one will copy your coordinates. It's just like copying for Google Maps, so just copy your coordinates. And the one at the top, at the very end, the one on the third one on the right, that will copy the entire Monster Hunter Now quest link. So you could send this link to your friend or whatnot if you're trying to figure out coordinates to whichever biome. You can send it to your friend and be like, here, this is going to be your biome. So pretty cool. Like I mentioned, it's really, really cool. So definitely check it out or play around with it, and maybe it'll work for you. Like I mentioned, I've tested it out and it's pretty accurate. And one more additional thing is that if you look at the bottom right, there's that little target right there that can pinpoint your exact coordinates, but it's hard to press on. So honestly, it's 1,000 times easier if you just go to Google Maps and copy and paste your coordinates. Again, make sure you hit enter on your desktop or return on iOS or enter on Android or whatever operating system you use, and it will populate the map. In addition, you can even change the language by using the tabs on the top right. So you see on top right, you can click on it and you can have, it has French, Italian, Korean, etc. It has a lot of language support, so it's really, really cool how this website has a ton of support even if you don't speak English. So that's really awesome, and I hope this tool really does help you out. Like I mentioned, it's also kept up to date. So when Pink Rathian came out, this was updated pretty quickly. So it's kept up to date and really useful. with that being said, do me a huge favor. Please like, subscribe, and comment for YouTube algorithm. Hopefully this tool really did help you out. I had a few comments about it being like, hey, what tool is this? Well, here you go. Here's the tool, and here's an entire guide on how to use it, and it is incredibly useful. So hopefully it does help you out again. And again, do me a huge favor. Please like, subscribe, and comment for YouTube algorithm, and I will see y'all on the next one.